Good evening, everyone. We've got another live box break to do. So, Flesh and Blood, Arcane Rising. Two boxes. We have had a sellout on the box break. And I know a couple of them are not here tonight. They'll be watching it back later on. So, I haven't had the nice board made for me yet by Zoe. I forgot to ask her today, and so I'm just going to have to wing it on the nice new Brute mat. Doesn't it look nice? Yes, it's Friday, Kinger. It's a box break. Come and watch what we get for people. For anyone who hasn't watched it before, we basically sell slots in two boxes. A couple of people come along and either buy... in this one, it's the Mechanologist, the Rune Blader, whichever one that they want, and there is a generic slot as well. So we open the cards, whatever comes from it, people get. So they get all of the cards associated with that class. At the end of it, if we have pulled a legendary or if we have pulled a fabled, it gets randomly chosen by dice live on stream between each one of the classes, and they get that one as well. So these two boxes get split between everyone. So we're going to go straight in, no messing, and get these packs cracked open. We are going to be doing this more and more. We're getting more and more people on board to do it. We just take out all of the commons first, get to the rares, and then start splitting off the rares to the groups if needs be. So, Oath of Arclight rare. So, number one slot is Runeblade, and then Mechanologist, and we'll have generic at the end. And then the rest go in a pile. So we're also going to be running a starter event for locals, Cognition Node for mech, Pour the Mold for mech, and Runeblade. That's a nice card. Runeblade action attack is the Amplify the Arknight, and then as I said earlier, that's going in the front. Let me just switch off this highlighting. There we go. So you can actually see the cards. Yeah, we're going to do a bit of a starter event. Just run it online. And we're going to give some locals some cards. Basically, make some decks out of generic. Absorb the Ether and Moonwish. So that's the first wizard card. So yeah, we're going to give some locals some of the decks that we're going to make. There was a gentleman in Australia did basically a starter system, and it just uses commons and it makes a handful of decks so we can build the decks for people and get them on board. And it just makes... we can't get starter decks, and he's circumvented that, which is brilliant. Runeblade again. So, our first Majestic is Red in the Ledger, which is the Ranger one. And then another one, the Runeblade Action Aura, which is Blood Spell. And I'm just trying to get the glints off that. That is amazing. And there's Kano. Hopefully, we'll be able to be doing this with Braces of Belief, with the new set that comes out as well. Both we have some limited slots for first, and then we're going to be doing unlimited as well for more for the players than the collectors. So Spindle is the first wizard, and another Mechanologist, and Sunkissed as the generic. We also have in a box beside me, I will do it at the end, there will be a random promo card to go with each one of the pulls. So we have some promo cards to give away with these as well. They are cold foils, so they are quite nice. Generic Enchanting Melody, Plunder Run, and Foil Convection Amplifier for the Mechanologist. Good evening, Beast. How are you doing? We might be running an event for this soon. Like a week, might be a week on Sunday. So if you're interested, we're going to be giving away some starter decks so you can have a try of it. First one is, let me just adjust that because my head seems to be quite high in the screen. Hi Dan, how are you doing? So, Take Cover is the first Ranger one, and Rusted Relic Generic is the generic action, and Throttle for the Mechanologist. Yeah, very good. Things for the business went well this week. We've had a couple of big changes going forward, so yeah, news coming. I'm quite happy. Mechanologist, Pedal to the Metal. Wow, this hasn't half been a Mechanologist pack box. And then Pour the Mold and Foil Searing Shot. I'm not going to lie, I'm a little bit jealous of that one. So yeah, mainly for Martin, who's just turned up there. A week on Sunday, we're going to try and do a starter event on Discord with webcams, very similar to this. Hi Ash, how are you doing? So we have a Wizard Rare, reduced to Rune Chant, which is the Rune Blade, and then Whisper of the Oracle in the foil. The foils in this game are absolutely phenomenal. Can't wait to crack some first edition open and basically see some of these cold foils coming out of the new stuff. Yes, Sunday during the day. The day that I basically yeah. Robe of Rapture. Generic. Life for a Life, generic action, and Lessons in Lava. Wow, that is beautiful. So that's the super rare for the Wizard. Wizard. In foil. And Death Dealer. The thing is, we can have a chat about it, Ash. I've not set it up yet, so if we have to do it the Saturday, we can do it the Saturday. Well, there. Yeah, we'll chat after this on Discord or tomorrow. We can sort out a date, and I just want it so the majority of us are together doing it. Take Aim Rare for the Ranger, Silver the Tip for the Ranger, and Take Cover for the Ranger. What a Ranger pack. And, yeah. Not saying the Ranger's the best character. This pack marks about the halfway. Another Pedal to the Metal, Oath of Arknight, and Come to the Fight in foil. One, two, three, four, five. Stir the Ether Winds. Enchanting Melody. Oh, all the foil arrows are coming out. So if you bought the Ranger set, you might get a... I know the Ranger set's being bought because he's building a Ranger deck. We'll sort something, Martin. Trust me. We'll do this. Absorbing Ether is the Wizard Defense. Oh, Runeblade, Modred Tide. Nice. That is a cracking pull for the Runeblade. Oh, and Chains of Eminence, generic super in foil. That is cool. I think that's the first foil one of them that I've pulled. Yeah, not to twist the knife any, Ben, but Mechanologist City at the moment in this deck, this box. Take aim. Spellblade Assault for the Runeblade. Oh, Braces of Belief, generic. In foil. Okay, no. I knew you'd appreciate that, Ben. I am sorry and all that, but I would have took your offer. Oh, Convection Amplifier, Mechanologist. Plunder Run, generic. And 0 to 60 mech as well. Oh, there we go. Best 2 cards in the game. Yeah, I would have done what you asked, mate. Literally, I'd posted it on one of the groups, and within 5 minutes, it had sold. So, Oath of Arknight, Runeblade, Aether Spindle, Wizard, and Cadaverous Contraband, generic. Ah, Cracked Bauble. God, I'm good at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pour the Mold. Sorry. And Super Tome of Arknight for the Runeblader. And Zipper Hit for the mech. Oh, that's not the right one. Absorb It in Ether, Wizard. Oath of Arknight, Rune. And Oath of Arknight, Foil for the Rune. 5 left. Plunder Run, generic action rare. Forked Lightning, Wizard, Super. It's not too shabby. Reverberate, Wizard. That's a great foil. Headshot. I'm still yet to play my Azalea deck. I've still got bits missing, so. But our starter event, I will be playing the commons only version of it. Runeblade, Silver the Tip is the Ranger, and Zipper Hit for the mech. 2 Zipper Hits in foil. I was actually thinking of doing a brute deck, Ben, because someone sent me this gorgeous brute mat. Yeah, you're welcome. Very welcome. Stir the Aetherwinds. Is Wizard. Take Cover, Ranger. And Pour the Molds, Foil. Oh. Robe of Rapture. Plunder Run is the generic. Life for a Knife. And Spellblade Strike. The purple foils are. Yeah. And last one for this box. Yeah. Take Cover, which is the Ranger. And Spark of Genius for the Mechanologist. And another foil arrow. That's. Arrows are just hurting me at the moment. So, number 1. I'm not quite sure what on the. Let's have a look at the top cards. Super. Moderate Tide. So The Runeblade has 1 super and 1 majestic. The mech just has a lot of... 1 super on the top, I think. Yeah, 1 super, Spark of Genius. Wizard has a super... A foil super. That feeling I've put one down and not realised it was good. Oh, the other... yep. Read the ledger. Read in the ledger. So the one I thought would get the most... it's had 2 supers. Was the generic, but yeah, interesting. We're still playing around with the pricing. I know some of you will have noticed it, but the pricing is up and down. The other thing that we did with one of our customers last week, I'm not going to say names because reasons, is they got the legendary, which he already had, so we traded in the legendary against some majestics that he needed, so he got well into the bits that he wanted. So Runeblade, Wizard and generic. So yeah, he was well chuffed with what he got in the end. It was a good deal. A little bit of better deal than normal, but Braces of Belief. Oh dear. Cognition Nodes, a super of Pursuit of Knowledge, and Braces of Belief again. That's the second foil Braces of Belief we've had. We'll see if we can get sorted for Sunday, a week on Sunday, mate, and we'll get a bit of a game set up. Plunder Run, Absorbing Ether, and 0 to 60. Aether Spindle was the Wizard. Mechanologist is Aether Sync, and Suncase generic. Reduced to Runechant, Oath of Arknight, and Stir the Etherwinds for the Wizard. Plunder Run, generic. Take Cover, Ranger, and Rifting. It's cool, that. I think I've said it a few times, but the foils, I don't know, the foils just look fantastic on this game. Crown, oh. Pour the Mold, and Arknight Ascendancy for the Runeblade. Nice. And Absorbing Ether for the Wizard. I think the Runeblade's doing well so far. Rubber Raptor. So, Absorbing Ether, Wizard defense action. Arena's Prayer is the generic instant. So, we have a roll-off at the end of it. Let me just get a sleeve. So, yes, that is Skullbone Cross Wrap has just dropped. It's Ranger. I've already got it, so I'm good. That is so pretty, and it is a legendary. So we get a roll off at the end. I'm going to put it next to her because, yeah, it's definitely for her. Sorry, Ben. I've already got it, mate. I got it in my trade for the first eye that we pulled. Life for a Life is the generic. Ranger, Silver the Tip, and Zap, Wizard action. So I think we've had our big pull. Ooh, another Mechanologist good card. Sorry. Pedal to the Metal, take cover for the Ranger, and ooh, foil Rena's Prayer. Well, you pointed him out-ish, and we sorted the deal out. We can adult now and again. Absorbing Ether, Wizard Defense. Oh, Induction Chamber for Mechanologist. Sorry. And Scalding Rain for the Wizard. For anyone that doesn't know, Ben was going to buy the Mechanologist slot and just got beat to it by about 10 minutes. Null Rune Gloves. Enchanting Melody as the super. Stir the Ether Winds. And Headshot. Cool. Is Ranger. Yes, it does. Vest of the First Fist. Vestment. Silver the Tip Ranger. Ace of Spindle Wizard. And Wizard Zap. The Zap looks cool as well. Craft Bauble. I'm a Wizard Harry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take cover as the first rare. Life for a Life is generic. And Rifting for the generic. Generic does get a lion's share of the cards. You can see that the pile is huge for it. Null Rune is Pedal to the Metal. There must be 3 play sets of that. Stir the Ether Winds and Blood Spill Invocation. That's a really, really nice Rune Blade card. Oh. 2, 3, 4, and Crown. So Enchanting Melody is the generic. Blazing Ether for the Wizard. Nice. This is a good box. And the generic Backley Brickline. Bullseye Braces. Absorbing Ether, the Wizard Defense reaction. Wizard. Take aim with Ranger and lead the charge as the generic. Yeah, that's why it's slightly more expensive. It was the first slot to sell again, so yeah. The other side of it is they're getting a lot more as well. So Spellblade Assault, Runeblade. Oh, Convection Amplifier and Lead the Charge. So all we need now is to make this a super duper box is another eye. Plunder Run generic. Oath of Arknight and Headshot in foil. 5 packs remaining. Oh, that's not, those are on the floor. Oh. Aether Spindle. Tome of Aetherwind. So it's a Wizard and a Rune Blade foil. Yeah, if I pull another eye, then there is something really wrong. Pour the Mold, Mechanologist, Wizard Defense, and Vigor Rush is the generic. No, there's between the two. There's about 16, and it's more than fine, Josh. I can multitask. I can read and I can chat and do streaming. Oath of Arknight is the rare Runeblade. Plunder Run generic. Ooh, and ninth Blade of the Blood Oath in foil. That is another pretty card. So last two to pull the eye. I think it's going to go to the last one. Ben. Bullseye Bracers. Spellblade Assault for the Runeblader. Stir the Aetherwinds for the Wizard. And another Zipper hit. Rune Chant token. Bullseye Bracers. So, our first rare is the generic for Plunder Run. Endless Arrows. Cracking Ranger card. And Sick'em Shot, which is the Ranger card. So, let's have them out of the way. I need them. So I need to ask the people if I can nick some of them tokens. Commons. So, let me move these to one side. We have a full set of Azalea. We have a Cross Wraps. So far, we have... ooh. So that's that. For the Runeblader, we have Ninth Blade and Tome of Arknight, then Modred Tide and Arknight Ascendancy. I'd say that's the top 4 cards for that one. So, Induction Chamber. Induction Chamber, Spark of Genius. I think that was it for the mech. Yeah. Tome of Aetherwind, Blazing Ether. I'm sure there was another one. I could be wrong. And Lessons in Lava. Oh, and Fork Lightning. So 4 good pulls in that one. Ranger, other than all the really nice shiny arrows, you've got Endless Arrow, Red in the Ledger. I think they were the only 2 for Ranger. Yeah. And I think, horribly, I think we might have missed any of the supers or majestics on the generic. Oh no, Pursuit of Knowledge, Rusted Relic, Chains of Eminence. Look at that wodge of cards. So we have 2 tasks to do now. I'm going to leave the all-important one to last. Try and get the promos are at the front. Let's say we got these. They're all cold foil promos. They're all very carefully. So I'm just going to cut the deck. Drop one there. 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 And cut the deck and drop on there. So whatever happens, they will all go to them players, people, purchasers. So Runeblader has got a KO. So Mechanologist has reduced to Rune Chant. We have Blessing of Deliverance on the Wizard. Iron Song Response on the Ranger. And last, we have another Blessing of Deliverance on the generic slot. Which leaves me one task. One thing left to do is to look around here and find a dice. Or some dice. Thank God. So, Skullbone Cross Wrap is on the roll of dice. The leaf is the 6 because it's the Fangorn dice from Lord of the Rings. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoever gets it, gets it. We have... Oh, Ben. The OP promos we purchased from someone in America. They sent us them over. We don't have OP status to get them through the normal ways. We bought a box of OP bits and pieces from them. They're basically the leftovers of what they run. It was just a little bit of a boost for the people that come to the stream. I'm not sure we'll be able to get many more because it did cost us a lot of money. Especially when we got hit for import duties on top of it all. It really did sting a bit. But it helps get these cards out to people now. So, Ben's probably going to swear a lot, but Mechanologist did get the Skullbone Cross Wrap and reduced to Rune Chant. Yeah, paid about £64 in import. But again, we're just going, as part of the promotion for the shop, we'll just push the promos to you guys, depending on what streams we're doing. Again, we're selling these sets as what's it called? You basically buy the break and we give you the promo at random to basically say thank you. We were going to do some convoluted thing where the person that got the good card couldn't get the but no. Oh, reduced to Rune Chant. It's there. So these will all go out. What day is it? These will all go out on Monday. 2 of them may take a bit longer, considering where they're going to, but the rest should be there within a day or 2. Not much more. So with that, we've got another double box break live at the moment. I'm not sure if any have sold, but it is Arcane Rising Box Break B. Once we have the number of people ready to participate, we will do it the Friday after. Hi, Mr. Fox. How are you? Sorry, I didn't see you come in. Yes. Thank you for... yeah, the cards are amazing and the chair is fantastic. Thank you, mate. So, yes, we will be back for our usual streams next Wednesday and Thursday. Our usual painting streams. And hopefully, if the sales go through for the other 5 sets, we will be back next Friday with another box break or a double box break. So thank you everyone for coming and watching, and thank you for the 5 guys who took part in it. It's much appreciated. It's good fun and I really do enjoy it. I hope you guys enjoy it as much, and we will have more hopefully for different games as well. So thank you very much and we will catch you soon. Take care. I'm still here. I pressed the wrong button. Hello. Sorry. We'll go to this.